Jenny Rose and David Cunningham are Vice Presidents of IMG Models and oversee scouting and development for IMG worldwide. They travel the globe in search of new faces, but they've never been to Ireland. Until now, that is.
Jenny and I have scouted the whole world. We've never been to Ireland. Why aren't there more big Irish models?
Last time, they travelled the length and breadth of the country and met over 800 girls.
There are girls here. There
Everywhere.
are girls here.
12 finalists were selected.
She's moved on to the next stage of the competition.
12 girls who will be fast-tracked into the world of international modelling.
I can't stop crying.
The competition will take them to London, Paris, Sydney and New York, where they will learn from the best in the business. One of them will win a modelling contract with IMG and feature on the cover of Ireland's biggest selling magazine. One girl will have her career launched on the international stage. Week 2 in the search for Ireland's new model sensation, and the finalists gather in Carton House in Kildare for 3 days of intensive training. At this model bootcamp, they will learn the basics of this demanding industry. They will have a catwalk lesson.
There's no hiding place on the runway. There's no retouching on the runway.
Take part in their first professional photo shoot and fashion show.
I mean, what these girls are doing in 3 days, most young models do in 6 months.
Everything they do will be scrutinised by the scouts. And at the end of the bootcamp, 2 girls will be eliminated.
Having got through to the final 12, I really just got this real big kickstart, and I just want to keep going and keep getting further.
When I want something, I will go for it. But now that I'm here, you know, I'm just ready to work towards my dream, basically.
The numerous girls, they're all going to want to take it out the chance from underneath you, so you have to stay focused and you have to really want it. And clearly the 12 of us all do, so otherwise we wouldn't be here.
The 12 girls, now rivals, gather to meet Jenny and David for the first time since their selection.
Hi, girls.
The scouts are keen to get down to the serious business of making models.
You ladies are the 12 girls we've chosen to go through to phase 2. So now the real work begins.
Now we're going to have you do a series of things that all girls do when they become a model. So we're going to go through those stages with you and see how you progress and what things that you do really great and what things you could do a little bit better. So we're there behind you, propping you up all the time and telling you you can do it.
We got your back.
For these 12 girls, this is the first step on the journey to becoming an international model. But for some of them, that journey will end in 3 days.
We're going to work with you on that.
We do have to go to the next phase of the competition, which means that 2 girls will be eliminated. We have to cut down to 10 at that point.
Some girls are away from family for the first time, but they'll be too busy to notice. There'll be a runway lesson, a photo session, and on the last night, an exclusive fashion show. After which, the scouts will choose 10 girls to travel to London next week.
I was lying in bed last night and I was kind of thinking, Jesus, this could change my whole life. Like, I won't be a little in 5th year schoolgirl anymore. Like, this is going to change my life no matter what happens from here on. So it's pretty big.
I think I'm more confident being in a group with all the amazing looking girls, and they're all so nice.
They all are so beautiful. Like they all have their own individual styles, and everyone's so unique. And I think it's anyone's game.
Justine and Shanine are sharing a room. Justine travelled from her home on Achill Island today, but she wasn't born there.
I spent my childhood living in England until I was 7 years of age in the city, like in Manchester. And then I moved over to Achill then, and it was a bit strange to be in such a quiet place. But I'd say I'd love to do it all again, like living in the city, now that I'm older, experience it again.
Justine and her twin sister Nicole share most things, including their striking red hair.
Yeah, we used to get picked on a lot though about it.
Yeah, because people used to be like, oh, ginger. I mean, Nicole would be kind of like, oh.
Yes.
But like,
we was like, well, ginger power.
Me and Nicole don't really understand sometimes why people are like, oh, I can't tell the difference, because
Yeah, like completely different, yeah.
I think we're always planning on coming over to Ireland because we've got roots here in Ireland. When Justine was growing up, they spent most of the summers here, so they just took to it like fish to water, really.
Well, a few of my friends had said it to me, and a few of my family members told me that you're really like a model, and I'd be kind of brushed off because I do get a bit embarrassed when people will compliment me. I'm kind of like, no, shut up. I wouldn't really know what the hell to say. But yeah, no, I didn't really think that I would, you know, be doing modelling. It was kind of, but it was good that this has happened because it kind of has given me a bit of a push to do modelling. So.
It's up to Justine where she wants to go, but as parents, we're certainly we're not pushing her in that direction. I'd prefer to push her along into college and what have you, but I mean, that's life, you know. Let her do her own thing.
I'm happy as long as Justine's happy.